What's going on, guys? Thanks for clicking on the video. Today we got all 4 of the starter deck assemble sets. Now, I was going to do separate videos for each one, but I just decided we're going to put them all together. It just makes it easier for everybody. But I have been spoiler free for this entire set so far. And so I want to go into this blind and see what the hell's even inside. And just have fun with it, because I may end up picking this up because I have a few friends from work that are actually playing this game, and I'm like, you know what, I think it's time that maybe I step into a game with some coworkers. So we'll start it off with ST01A. Now put the others on the floor over here. Alright, I'll put those there for now while we open this up. So let's just get a good look at the front of this box. The back, I believe, is also just going to show like a brief example of what it has. So it looks like there's going to be a pack in here, or maybe just one card. I'm not too sure. We're going to see what's actually inside. But what's cool is that it looks as if it's going to be that we build our own little Gunpla figures. So if that is the case, they are definitely trying to market themselves. Bro, I keep forgetting my knife and it's pissing me off. We're gonna use this little USB thing. So it looks like they're trying to definitely market themselves with the Gunpla community with this idea that they're having. Also, am I being a brute by opening it this way? I hope that there's not like a much simpler way that I was supposed to open it. But we know that we all got gorilla hands here, right? So let's go. Careful with the wire. And yes, we are definitely having to build our own. Although I don't like that the pack was just thrown in there like that at all. Yeah, so first complaint. Definitely they need to have a standalone section in this plastic. Like I have for the deck, have a standalone one for the pack. I don't think it would be so hard to put the pack here and then let's say the deck sideways if anything. But if this was a important card, it feels like it's already like curved up. But let's see, who cares at this point. All right, it is all just for fun, not for resale, thankfully. So I'm seeing, so I think, yeah, there's gonna be 3 different characters we can build then. So I see a gun tank, I see gun cannon, kind of see like the little names right there, and RX-78 Gundam on the bottom. So we get all 3 figures, which I would, if I had my god hands nearby, just try to show you guys how to like clip them. But I think maybe for another video, I'll show you guys how to properly assemble these. Or at least properly from a very base level. Oof, I got something in my eye. Anyways, because I've assembled like maybe 4 or 3 in my entire life. Now, they were never any like, what's it called? I was gonna say SP for some weird reason. Was it master grade? No, perfect grade. I never did any perfect grades or anything crazy like that. But I did like the base level ones. My friend was the one that mainly bought them for me. And so like it was like a fond memory. But let's see. Okay, skip those. Let's see what is actually in these decks. So, oh, it's textured, beautiful. So we have a nice unique card right here for the RX-78. Textured, beautifully designed. And we get more than one. Let's go. 2 chances. 2 chances at a PSA 10. We got Ariel. Oh, God, that was also textured. That feels so cool. Oh, we got 2 of them. Hey, I'll take 2 of them. So, okay. If we need all 4 of them, let's say for an actual deck, it does seem to be that we will need to buy 2 of these boxes specifically if we wanted to build a full set of them. So it looks as if, yep, we just got some duplicates here. This is just a draw 1 when paired with the white base team pilot. We got the gun cannon, which actually this one is one of the little gunplas that we're gonna assemble. Actually, let me make sure I put it on this side. If anything, I'll probably have my camera on the other side if I was accidentally showing the cards on the opposite side. Got some gun tanks. I'm not gonna lie, these cards are very bright. Like they're actually, just stack them all together actually, so I'll save some space on my mat. I'll just leave the cool ones on the sides. But yeah, these cards are very bright. They're coming up like really nice on camera. Oh, this aerial one right here looks awesome. That one looks gorgeous. I love that card. Card is really cool. Has no effects on it, at least. Then we got Demi Trainer. It's a blocker. That's cool. Rest this unit to change the attack target to it. Zowart, another blocker. This unit can't choose the enemy player as its attack target. Okay. So that's the first time I've seen a text box like that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think any of the pre-release, like super pre-release, had a text box that said that specifically. But these are the pilots that have a burst effect as well. It's kind of like when I believe, if I remember correctly, once you hit your life, if this was in your life area, then this goes automatically play, kind of like a trigger in One Piece, if I'm not mistaken. Suleta Mercury, another nice one. So a few of these were in the pre-release, but this one definitely I never seen before. Thoroughly damage on main. Choose one rested enemy unit, deal 1 damage to it. Okay. I see some toes in the upper right. I actually don't like this card. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's like the angle. I don't know if it's the way that he's like looking up. I'm not sure. It's probably a very sad scene possibly in the anime, but since I haven't watched it, I don't know the reference or the context behind that design. I'm not a fan of it. It doesn't look nice to me. This one looks cool though. First scene incident. We got our base cards as well. The white base. Oops. Oh, that was both the same. We got, oh god, that's a long name. Astacacia School of Technology. Earth House. Alright, got a few of those. And now we got to our resources, which let's just see if it is all the same. I'm assuming it's going to be like 10 of them. Alright, so far, all the same. Then we got the EX base. At the start of the game, place 1 EX base as your shield area's base. EX resource. We got, what is it, token? Yeah, unit token. Gundam RX 78. Gun cannon, and gun tank. So that is the first box, which is called Heroic Beginnings. So if you're interested in the Heroic Beginnings deck, then that would be these ones. I will be sleeving up at least these guys. They look awesome as heck. Also, these cards we're going to open at the end. So we'll have that at the end. We'll just continue running through these boxes as fast as we can, while also enjoying what the cards look like. Let's get the next one out. This is the box. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, so it for sure is just loose inside of here. Wings of Advance. Yeah, so this box is called Wings of Advance. So it has a couple other cards in here now. Boop, boop, boom. Put this here. And then the Gunplas. I see. What are the names? I got Tall Geese. A couple of those. Actually, 2 Tall Geeses. And then ooh, Leo and Leo. So yeah, 2 Leos and 2 Tall Geeses. Thought that would be another name, no? Not just 2 the same. Yeah, well, 2 Leos. Alright. That's fine. Put those to the side as well. Put this here. Make sure we're still good at recording. Because I would lose my stuffing, for lack of better words. I'll lose my stuffing if that thing got out. Alright. Well, left-handed this time, so we don't put it on the wrong side of the screen. We got the Wing Gundam. So the colors on this one look a little muted. They aren't popping as much as the other, but it does have a slight emboss or a slight texture to it as well. So we have 2 of those. Ooh. Oh, so that's Tall Geese. So this is Tall Geese right here. Same thing. Slight texturing. Color does pop, but it's not popping as hard as the others. I don't know why. And also, is it just one? Oh no, the 2 of them stuck together. Interesting. Yeah, that was like really stuck together. I hope that didn't do anything to it. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, here. Bird mode. Heavy arms. Sandrock. Okay. Maganek. I don't know who these characters are, but these are definitely a lot. Oh, there goes Leo. So maybe that's what the Gundam or Gunpla is gonna look like. Yeah, I'm not sure who any of these characters are, but I would love to learn and be educated in the comments. Aries. Aries? Aries? I think Aries. Tragos. Tragos. And we got Hiro Yui. Ronaldo Sui. Zex Marquise. Yeah, if whoever your guys' favorite pilot is and or Gundam is, feel free to let me know in the comments because like there's so many characters that I'm saying so far. I don't believe I've seen any what's it called? Duplicates. But out of sheer curiosity, I wonder how many characters are they truly going to bring to this game. Corsica base. It's a burst effect on that one. And then just resources, right? Same thing. Resources. We got a Leo token. 3 of them. And tall geese. So that's probably what. Is it the tokens that are the Gunpla? Quite possible that that's the case. Because they didn't give us anything else. We had 2 tall geese, 2 Leos or something like that. So I would not be surprised. Okay. So let's go. This one is, I was going to say Zion. Zeons? Zion? Zeons. How would you guys pronounce that? Because I'm looking at it like Leon with a Z. So Zeon would be my assumption. But maybe you guys could correct me because I'm actually having difficulty with that one. So let's see here. What do we got for the tokens this time? Because now I know they're tokens. This one says, ooh, Zaku 2. Then we got Char Zaku and this one, I'm not saying a name. Zaku 2. So we got 2 Zaku 2s and a Char Zaku. So, out of curiosity, are we correct in the fact that these are tokens? Quite maybe. Quite maybe? Is that a word? Quite maybe in my brain cell is how I'm going to pronounce it. So, we're going to try that out. Oh, this goes hard. Hold on, left hand, because my right hand's feeling weird. Alright. Sinanju. This is a card right there. Holy crap, that one looks so cool. Alright, we got stuck with something behind. Oh, and we got Charzaku. And I think this one's also, yeah, I got stuck a little bit behind that one as well. Charzaku. Now these ones, the colors are popping. I just wish it had like a little brighter background, just a slightly brighter background. But the Sinanju is perfect. That one looks awesome. Holy crap. And we got Angelo's Gira Zulu. Got Gira Zulu over here. And I want to see like some of them. Like I want to like take my time to look at some of the descriptions, but not all of them. But activate main, support 2. Rest this unit. One other friendly unit gets AP plus specified amount during this turn. That's just like a buff enhancement type thing. Gira Zulu with no text box. Gaza D sleeves. Activate main. Support 2. Rest this unit. One other gets AP. Alright. Same thing. Just another little boost though. Seat sleeves. Now what does sleeves mean? I have no idea. Zaku 1. Alright. Are we gonna have a Zaku 2? There's our Zaku 2. So that's gonna be one of our tokens, I'm assuming. because that's what the name had on our little kits. This unit gets AP2 this turn. Goth. I'm not gonna lie, that one looks pretty damn cool. It's like all blue with like some horns on his shoulders. Kind of looks like Ovilus the Tormentor. Burst, add this card to your hand. Full frontal. You may deploy one Neo Xeon unit card that is level 4 or lower from your hand. Okay. Full frontal. Char Ensemble. Oznobble. It's Ensemble, Jesus. Oznobble. During this turn, this unit gets AP +1, and if it is a link unit, it gets high maneuver. This unit cannot be blocked. That actually sounds pretty good to me. I like that. We all like high maneuverability. I'm not even try to pronounce that. Indignation. Something like that. Get stuck now. Close combat. Bro, these cards are sick, man. Like, the human cards, eh. The Gundam cards, yeah. There's the Zaku. Oh, so this is the, I guess, the pilot. Alright. Wait. Oh, there's only a few of those. Rulula. Add one of your shields to your hand and choose one enemy unit of 5 or less. Deal 1 damage to it. Okay, so it's like a trade, a tit for tat situation. Falmel. And then we got our resources, which we'll just skip through again. And then we got Charzaku 2 and Zaku 2. Yep, looks like I was right in calling it. This one is Zeon's Rush. This is the 3rd starter set. Let's go ahead and sleevey up those hits. I say hits, but the cool cards. Yep, here's the pack. This is Siege Strike. Let's look at these. We got Sky Grasper, Launcher Strike Gundam, and a Sword Strike Gundam. Okay. So we got a few different ones this time. So we should have 3 different tokens. Let's see if it's true. There's so much cardboard and plastic everywhere. Boom. Boom. What up? Alright. Isle Strike Gundam. Sick. Ooh, that green. That green pops. It doesn't really pop on camera, but holy shimoly. Aegis Gundam. That, it got stuck. Yeah, a lot of them get stuck, so just be aware of that if you're purchasing this for trying to get PSA 10s of these cards for some weird reason. But that they get stuck quite frequently, so it may be a little difficult to get some of them as 10s. Hopefully not though, right? But my assumption would be that it is. Draw 1, then discard 1. Draw engines are king, no? I feel like that's what everyone says. Alright guys, 3 hours into the future, we're back trying to finish this video that we started. My battery exhausted. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I lost the footage. So I kind of got a little tilted. I charged the camera back up, and then I checked, and it looks as if, excuse me, we still have the file there, and it wasn't corrupted or anything like that. So here's fingers crossed that when I input it into my computer and all that after this, we're good to go. So we're just gonna continue on from where we left, or at least from where I hope we left off, because I didn't get to see the entire footage, but I did see at least that we're back. So again, 3 hours into the future, we're hoping for the best here. You know, spirit's still high. You know, I haven't seen that the video's corrupted or anything, right? So we're gonna continue hoping that everything is fine. It's no biggie, no problem, right? I got my dinner, had me some double-sided glizzies, and yeah, man, we're chill. Then I skip one there. Gin or gin. Ah, actually, looks very cool. Never seen that one before. So you know, here's hoping that this will also be cool, or also be okay. Now, thankfully, even if the other part isn't working, right, for whatever reason, at least we didn't open up the packs yet. So if they are, what's the word, different for everybody, and they are like, you know, an actual mystery pack to see what the heck we're gonna pull, at least you guys will be able to see that, you know, because since we're starting it from here, hopefully everything's okay. Oh goodness gracious, I definitely am a little rusty. I should have definitely have checked the battery beforehand, so that's completely on me. But hey, you know what? Nothing ever goes perfect. This just goes to show any of you guys that might be interested in starting your own YouTube channel someday. Just know, things happen, man. You just gotta get that routine in order. Be like, you know what? I gotta make sure my things are charged. Gotta make sure my light's okay, cause you know you don't want to have a mix up like I did. And again, hopefully the footage is fine. Um, and hopefully it would also be fine for you guys if ever you find yourself in the same situation. All right, so let's see. We got our AO Strike Gundam. Got a couple of those. Launcher Strike and Sword Strike. Yeah. So it seems as if the tokens are based off of the actual gunpla that we're gonna be using. But that's awesome, man. So we're gonna start from the heroic beginnings. See what we can get. This pack contains one card randomly selected from 16 total types. This card is usable in a Gundam card game deck. The pack alone can't be used to start the game. New players should use it with a pre-constructed deck. Cards included are alternate versions of cards from this product. Okay. So, I know it has a little cutaway tab there, but I like getting it from the middle still, just in case, you know, that little tearaway gives like some issues to these cards. So it said one, right? Or is it one plus? Because I think, oh, I thought I saw two cards. But this one is definitely a little bent from, like I mentioned earlier, that they're just thrown into the box. Like, that is something else you can kind of see on cam. No, we got the ugliest guy. No! I hate this card. If anybody wants this card, you let me know. You can have him. I mean, unless if I need him for a deck or something, but goodness gracious, guys. Ugly, man. It's okay. We'll just have to flatten them out a little bit. But alright, so that's going to be from our Heroic Beginnings pack. Let's go to the Wings of Advance. Give me an aerial. Give me an aerial. But now, we're going to try to compare them with their regular versions. I'm curious what the heck the difference is. Ooh, Tragos! Tragas. So it just looks like it's just slightly raised. Nothing too crazy. A little bit of texture to it. Alright, let's go to Zeon's Rush. Zion, whatever we call them. Alright. Give me a Gundam. Give me a Charzaku. Oh, kind of close though. That one looks awesome. Actually, the color on that, absolutely gorgeous. I love that one actually. That's a very good one. But so far, I think. All right, so we got one blocker, which is cool because, I mean, obviously blockers are useful. So it's cool to have an alternate version of a blocker. Alright, now let's see the last pack magic, y'all. Let's see what the last one is. There you go. What do we get? An Isle, a Sword Strike, Resource. Ooh, Strike Dagger. Very cool. Alright, so now, let me just quickly pull up those alternates, or the base forms of them, so we can get an idea of how different they are, right? So, this ugly individual is, I think it's here, right? Alright, so this dude, okay, so other than the texture, the borders are different. There's no text box per se. The words are just floating. And command is still there. And the borders. Yeah, so it's just text box is removed. And the borders are different. Plus, obviously, the texture. So that'll be like the different version of that one. Actually, put this one back. Alright. So is that going to be the same for all of them? We'll just do the second one just to get like an idea, but a little too crazy. Where's Tragos? It's a blue unit. Right here. So same thing. Borders are removed. Text box is gone. Allowing like for a full display of the picture itself. Oh, and there's like a breakaway photo, it looks like. So the card itself breaks through the border. That's pretty cool. Hey man, I'll take them. That's awesome. Alright guys, well, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching this video. It is obviously going to be a lot longer than normal. But I'm happy to be able to show this to you guys. So hopefully this helps you decide of whether or not you want these things. And maybe in another video, we'll see how these look like built. I don't know. We'll decide at the end of the day. But anyways, guys, catch you all on the next one. See ya.